Okay then. Hello there everybody and welcome back to Clannad, the visual novel. Today we could continue on where we left off. The Want to Help or Make Her Do It Alone episode. Yes. All things like things outside. Still kinda sick. Oh well. Hold on a moment. There we go. Ah, yes. This one, yes. I'll do help. I do not make her do it alone. But I decide to speak up. I won't join the club, but I can at least help you find people who will. Her eyes open wide and she looks at me with her puppy dog eyes. Really? Yeah, I promise. I'll do everything I can to help you out until you become a wonderful club president. In that case, I'll try my best. Alright. What am I happy about? Happy enough to help a fellow classmate to achieve her dreams? I just promised to spend a bunch of my time helping out the drama club. At the time of year when everyone's busy cramming for entrance exams. No. I'm more like her than them anyway. Ever the bystander, detached, and watching from afar. Did you just say something? No. Wouldn't it be great if something like half of the school joined the drama club? That would be too many. Yes. Smaller groups, things work best. Larger groups, things do not work. Oh. Well, it's always a good idea to set your sights high. So let's pretend that that's our goal. I really think that's too many people. But okay. You can do it, Furukawa-san. It's my first time calling her by that name. Okay. Ah, yes. During classes after lunch, I look out from the window and see a certain student bunny hopping, still in his school uniform. If you'd put that much work into sports or studying, you would have turned out great. Ooh. Homeroom ends and it's after school. Tsunohara comes up to me, waving his way through the students heading home. The time has finally arrived. Your hair's pretty messed up. What kind of training have you been off doing? For the last part, I hung myself from an iron bar and did upside down sit-ups. Even the sports clubs don't do that kind of harsh training. It feels as though my body has finally woken up. I see. So your sleeping sphincter muscles have finally awakened. Yeah, they're all revved up and ready to go. Don't come too close, or you'll be in danger, boy. What is he going to strangle me to death with his butthole? All preparations done. Let's go. So, just why did you call me all the way out here? We confront Tomoyo in a deserted hall in the old school building. This guy here is my friend Tsunohara. Please just spare a little time to listen to what he has to say. All he wants is to show you the pure feelings he has for you. Stop making it look like I'm gonna confess to her. Oh. How dare you do me like that this morning? I didn't do anything. You were the one who started it. That doesn't matter. What matters are the end results. This guy is an idiot, isn't he? Alright. You two, quit getting along. Calm down, Tsunohara. Just take deep breaths. Wait, you're the one agitating me here. Damn it, I'm tired of being insulted like this. Well, whatever. I only underestimated you before. However, this time will be different. You really never learn, do you? Was the difference between our levels not clear enough already? How do you plan on closing a gap that large in such a short amount of time? Just give up. Tsunohara is being admonished by a junior, and a girl at that. I see you're underestimating me. It's probably natural, considering she absolutely demolished you earlier. Okay, listen, Tomoyo, was it? What is it? If you stay off the pitch for too long, no matter how good a pitcher you are, you'll throw a ball that'll get hit. Tsunohara, that's a really lame metaphor. Just look at Natsu in the good old days, continuously pitching strikeout after strikeout. That is exactly my fighting style. Just stop it already. Even I can't follow anymore. Just what is this guy trying to say? Tomorrow looks at me with a pained face. Sorry, I don't actually know this guy. Like hell you don't. And don't look away when someone is talking to you. Your speech is too long. Just get to the point. In short, what I mean to say is, I only underestimated you before. Isn't that exactly what you just said? Huh? Wait, who gives a damn? I can say it as many times as I want to. Sorry, but I have seen tenacious people like you countless times before. And the end result was always the same. Just let it go. I won't think any less of you for it. Or what?
学校に来れないぐらいにならないと気が済まないのか?
Do I have to make it so you can't come to school anymore before you'll be satisfied? Even when faced with a situation like this, she can say a line like that. Tsunohara, who was actually the one who came to pick a fight with her, starts to become flustered. It must be because of her immense composure. Humph. However, even Tsunohara's can't back down after coming this far. So he tries putting up a front of bravado as hard as he can. I wonder which one of us will be the one to not come to school anymore. That'll be you. Don't answer me, damn it. You there, the one that's with this guy, but is pretending to be an outsider. Apparently, that's me. You'll back me up, right? That I was only acting in self-defense? Yeah, and in the future as well. No matter how many times you need me. Alright then. In that case, I'll take you on. Ha 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 ha. That's some confidence you've got there. So, what would you like me to do? Shall I send you flying for a bit? That sounds like fun. That's actually one of my specialties, so leave it to me. As if that's even possible. Quit nitpicking and come at me. Alright. It takes just an instant for her to dash right up to Tsunohara. Huh? Damn it! Tsunohara holds out his arms in defense, but in vain. She slips right through them, leaving the two face to face. Then, using the momentum accumulated from her dash, she unleashes onto him a massive flurry of kicks. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, he really is flying. Outsider, open the chute. Huh? Oh. I quickly run up to the garbage disposal chute that set in the wall and opened the lid. Bam, flump. With a final kick, Tsunohara is sent plunging headfirst into the open hole in the wall. Help me! Oh, just relax your shoulders. Bit by bit, he slides further in. This can't be happening. Okazaki, save me. Slump. His body sinks further and further into the wall. If you didn't know the situation, it would look like the lower half of someone's body is attached to the wall. It's an extremely eerie looking sight. Slump. Only the tips of his shoes clutching to the edge of the wall are left visible. If I move your feet, you'll fall, should I? Ah, so you want to fall. Okay, I understand. I didn't say anything. With a flick of a finger, Tomoyo removed Tsunohara's grip on the chute. Don't I get any mercy? Wait, whoa. Arrgh. His wail of death slowly fades off into the distance. Suddenly, her body stiffens. Ugh. This is bad. He might have died. Nah, it's him we're talking about. He'll be just fine. I answer her refreshingly and top it off with a big thumbs up. Really? That's a relief. I base that on absolutely nothing, by the way. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. We laugh together as if we're in some sort of teen drama. Well, with this, I'm sure he's finally learned his lesson. I hate to disappoint you, but he's not that kind of guy. He will learn his lessons just like that. That's troubling. If that's the case, please talk to him and get him to stop. It'd sure be nice if he were the type to actually listen to what I have to say. Aren't you two friends? I'm really not sure. I only hang out with him because it's fun watching him go crazy. So you mean this is going to continue? Until he gets tired of it, at least. I've really gotten myself caught up in something bothersome here, haven't I? Well, if it really starts bothering you, just tell me. It bothers me plenty already. Honestly, you don't look too bothered by it to me. Sniffle. Perhaps worrying that she might be sweating, she tugs her turtleneck shut and puts her nose underneath. After taking a deep breath, she adjusts her collar back to normal. But even so, watching the two of you does bring back memories. I think it's nice being able to do crazy things like that. You've been doing some awfully crazy things here too, you know. Better yet, you've done things even far more incredible in the past, if those rumors are to be believed. I wonder if she's been trying to restrain herself these days. If you have even the least bit of conscience in your heart, please make him stop. Maybe if I feel like it. Yeah. I'll be hoping for that. Saying that, she leaves. Okay, what's next? Maybe I should go... Ooh, no options. I'm standing in front of the drama club's room. Ugh, I'm back here again. Do I really feel that much of a sense of responsibility? I'm even ignoring my schoolwork. So why am I going to these lengths? I hear the pitter-patter of footsteps and turn around. Furukawa is heading in my direction in a half-run. Okazaki-san. I hear joy in her voice as she says my name. She trots up and stands beside me. I'm surprised.
誰かいるって思ったら岡崎さんでした。
I figured I see someone up here, but I didn't expect it to be you. Gee, sorry to disappoint.
違います。違う人を期待してたわけじゃないです。
Oh no, it's not like I was hoping it'd be someone else.
岡崎さんでよかったです。
I'm glad it was you, Okazaki-san.
知ってる人が待ってくれてるなんて思わなかったですから。
I just didn't expect anyone I knew to be waiting for me.
すごく嬉しくて走ってきてしまいました。
It made me so happy, which is why I ran over. I see. While I may be cold and insensitive to her, I'm the one person she can talk to.
今から何かしますか？
So what should we do now? Well, I opened the door. The floor is carpeted with strewn cardboard boxes and equipment. I guess we can start by cleaning.
ですよね。
Yeah, that sounds good.
まず物をどかさないといけないです。
We need to start by getting this stuff out of the way. Yep. We carry the stuff into a different empty classroom. Then get cleaning supplies from yet another empty classroom before finally getting to work. We dust the place, sweep it with a broom, then wipe it down with cloths. As the setting sun starts to beam into the room, it's finally in good enough shape to use for club activities. I guess this is good enough.
はい。
Yes. Furukawa's eyes gleam as they survey the area.
できました。私たちの部室です。
Our room. It's done. Our room? I'm not a club member, you know.
お、
What? Her expression suddenly changes, tears forming along the bottom of her now glassy eyes. But this is one thing I have to make crystal clear. The most I'm gonna do is help you find club members.
演劇楽しいです。
But plays are fun. I don't have any interest in them.
本当にないんですか？
Do you really not have any? Yeah, sorry. I don't. Oh no, you're making her cry, Okazaki. A look of depression washes over her face. I've never even done anything that would have suggested a shred of interest to begin with. Listen, Furukawa.
はい。
Yes? I'll find people in no time. Just leave it to me.
いえ、そういう問題じゃなくて、
No, that's not the problem.
岡崎さんにいてほしいと思っただけです。
I just wished that you could have stayed here, Okazaki-san.
何人集まろうとです。
No matter how many people the club had in it. Well, I'm happy that you feel that way, but... Well, I'll think about it. How's that? I leave the issue vague.
はい、お願いします。
Okay, please do. Yeah, my world here ends with gathering new club members. Once I do that, she'll have lots of people at school to talk to, and then she definitely won't need to cling to me any longer. That's as far as I'll meddle in her life. The two of us walk down the hill. Barely any other students in sight. A small part of me doesn't want to go home. No. No, a big part actually. I'm pretty hungry. Yes, I am too. I'd sure like to get something to eat. Same here. Do you want to go eat somewhere? I try inviting her. You want to eat out somewhere? Yeah. Sounds wild and dangerous, right? But I need to go home and help make dinner. Forget about that. I can't ask my mother to do it all on her own. She says the words and smiles. She must not mind doing it at all. Her actions are enough to show me that her home is probably a warm, loving one. Do you not eat dinner at home, Okazaki-san? There's nothing to eat even if I did go home. Oh no. The silence lingers for a moment, heavy with implications. Well... She tries to say something to salvage the conversation, but I tell her before she does. My old man's doing fine. My mom isn't around though. So, do you not eat dinner with your father? Yeah. Kinda hard to really seeing as we are fighting all the time. I describe the situation in that way to make it easier to understand. I doubt anyone would truly get how terrible the situation is at this point. I'm the only one who does. Did something happen? Yeah, a lot. So much that it can't be undone. Oh no. She falls silent, seemingly worried that she's taking the conversation in an awkward direction. It's no big deal though. That's just how single father households are. In fact, it'd be kinda weird if two guys lived that close and were friendly with each other. I tack some comments on in an attempt to smooth things over. Is that so? But if there's somewhere... She puts her hands together in front of her chest. Even if you do fight, I think it would be good if there's at least somewhere you can communicate. She comes to her conclusion. Yeah. I take a breath, filling my lungs and collecting my thoughts. It's strange. Why did I just tell her so much about my family stuff? If it's not too much trouble, I'd be happy to invite you over for dinner. Maybe it was because I was waiting to hear those words. I just wanted to get as far away from my house as possible. Are you sure that's alright? I don't mind. I don't mind. My parents would be happy to have you if they knew you were my friend. I'm certain of it. I see. They really must be a happy family. While I hesitate for a moment at the thought of barging into someone else's place, I'm even more reluctant to go back to my own home. So rather than being modest, I decided to take part in their meal. If you go straight from here, you'll find a park. There's a bakery that faces it. Okay. That bakery is my house. Got it. So please head there and wait for me. I'll be leaving soon as well. Okay. See you there. Yes. She says after I grab the back of her collar. Hold on. Why are we splitting up here first? What? Is something the matter? Well, yeah, kinda. I mean, if you're not around to introduce me to your parents, I can't just trapeze into your place. They'll think I'm just some sketchy dude calling himself your friend. It's fine. You're wearing our school uniform. You are missing the point. Hell, it'll be even weirder if your parents let a stranger right into their house and we all started watching TV together like one big happy family. Like I said, I'm confident it'll all be okay. Trust me. My parents don't worry about things like that. It won't be weird. They'll treat you kindly, I promise. That's pretty nuts. What kind of family are they? I can't even imagine. I look up to the sky. Oh no. When I look back down, she's already far away, facing me and raving. You'll have no trouble finding it if you just go to the park. She calls out the words from a distance, then leaves. I'm left all alone. She really is ignorant about how society works, isn't she? I am now keenly aware of this fact. I guess I'll buy a box lunch again and head to Sunohara's room. I turn around and head back as I mutter under my breath. But then my legs stop. What would she do if I disappeared right now? She'd probably go look for me. I've gotten myself into a rather sticky situation here, haven't I? I feel irritated all of a sudden. Irritated at myself for getting into this mess in the first place. Nothing would have happened if I hadn't done anything. Ah, damn it. I shake my head to snap out of it. Yeah. I just have to do what she told me. I need to be as natural as possible. If I am, then everything will go off without a hitch. And if that's the case, I won't have to regret today. All that'll happen is I'll eat dinner at her house, then head home. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what I'll do. I pivot on my heel and start walking once more, further thinking about how to turn this unnatural predicament into a natural one. So, this is the place, huh? I see a bakery immediately across the street from the park. The billboard says Furukawa Bread. What a plain looking store. Its glass door is half closed, but a brilliant light pours out from it like a knocked over soda without a cap. They seem to still be open. Even so, it feels hard to walk in. Do any customers other than regulars come here? If I was a someone looking to buy bread, I'd probably look elsewhere, even if it meant going farther down the road. But today, I'm here because Furukawa invited me. My only option is to go in. I step through the door and enter inside. Ah, no one's here. Heyo. I try saying something, but don't get anything in reply. So they've just left it unattended. In that case, someone could help themselves to as much food as they wanted. I look at the different kinds of bread lined up on the shelves. There's a lot left. What are they gonna do with all this? Though it's already quite light, the trays are covered in bread. They looked like they'd taste good. You know, I think I'll help myself to a sample. I take one off a tray, but as I bring it to my mouth, I notice something off. My hand stops. There's something in this. Good evening. Suddenly, I hear a voice come from behind. I turn around in shock, only to find a woman standing right in front of me. Judging by the apron she's wearing, she probably works here. Could she be Furukawa's mom? She seems pretty young to be, if that's the case. That's this week's new product. Try it out, please. How much is it? You don't need to pay anything. It'll just go to Ray's other eyes. Lucky for me. The concept behind that piece is calm. Huh? So I'll feel calm if I eat this? Yes, I think you'll feel quite calm. I don't really understand, but I try eating it anyway. Crack. Crumble. It's full of rice crackers. Isn't it amazing? I think it's a winning idea. It's defeated me, at the very least. It's called rice cracker bread. Exactly as advertised, I see.
お子様からご年配の方まで幅広く愛されそうですよね。
I think that everyone from children to the elderly will love eating these. I'd expect a broad outpouring of disgust for them, to be frank. Oh no. I think my lull is making her anxious.
ダメでしょうか。
Do you not like it? She asked me with fear in her voice. Yeah, I'm gonna give this to you straight. No one would ever buy this.
何が悪いんでしょう。ネーミングでしょうか。
What could be the problem? Is it the name?
ネーミングに関しては自信ないです。
I'm not very confident about the name, you know.
どうしましょう。
Oh, what should I change it to?
ボリボリ言うからボリボリパンとか。
It's all crumbly, so maybe just crumbly bread?
パキパキパンの方がいいですか。
Or would crackery bread be better? May I?
はい、なんでしょう。
Please go ahead. I think the problem is more fundamental than that.
はい。
Oh? Where you went wrong was having the idea of putting the rice crackers in bread in the first place.
でも美味しいですよね。
But isn't it tasty? I'm saying this because it isn't. Oh no, you're making her cry. Tears begin to well up in her eyes, then... dash. She turns around and runs away. Hey, what's wrong with you? Are you a child or something? The store is empty once again. I just stand there, dumbfounded and alone. Guess the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. I can't help but think of the saying. What kind of family environment is this exactly anyway? I gradually start to feel more and more uneasy. I hope her dad is normal at least. Hey you, what are you gonna do about this? I hear a menacing voice call out from behind me. I turn to face it. This time, I see a man with a threatening expression staring at me. Don't tell me is this her dad. He's young, just like her mom. He seems like a teenage delinquent that aged, but never managed to grow up. What you need to do is just eat it and tell her it's delicious. It's called being decent. It's called having manners. That's not something I do for someone I'm meeting for the first time. The truth is always harsh, you see. How cold-hearted could you be to just come right out and give her the truth? Just imagine if your parents suddenly told you one day that they actually picked you up as a baby from under a bridge. You'd feel a little blue, wouldn't ya? That's right, you should tell her that bread tastes good.
おい、返事はどうした？
Well, what do you have to say?
客だからといって他人面させねえぞ。
I'm not gonna let you act like this isn't your problem just because you're a customer.
ここら一帯の住民はあいつのパンをうまいと言って食う。
Everyone around here eats her bread and tells her it's delightful. Like if clouds and rainbows had flavors, they'd taste like her bread.
これは暗黙の了解だ。掟だ。法律だ。
It's an unspoken rule, a code, a law. This is absurd.
守れ。
Don't break it.
じゃねえとしばくぞこら。
Cause if you do, I must stomp a mud hole in ya, then walk it dry. What kind of ridiculous home have I walked into?
今日もよく余ってんな。
Ugh, that's a lot of leftover bread again. The man grumbles as he walks around the store. He starts grabbing bread off trays and stuffing them into plastic bags in front of me.
なんじゃこら。
What the?
一つしか売れてねえじゃねえか。サナイのせんべいパンは。
We've only sold one of Sanai's cracker breads. And it's in my hands.
こいつは磯貝山地域だ。
These guys are going to be Isagai-san's house then. So he goes around sharing the leftovers with neighbors. Yuck. No one likes that guy.
くぅ、こいつも売れてねえな。
This one hasn't sold at all either. Now would be a good time to run. I quietly do an about face and attempt to exit the store.
てめえ、その制服、うちの子と同じ学校のじゃね
Hey, you. I recognize that uniform. Don't you go to the same school as my kid? He noticed.
え。おい、待てって。
Hey, I said, hold on. That's right, I do. So what?
てめえ、渚の友達？
Are you Nagisa's friend? Yeah. You got a problem with that?
それを早く言え。
Ugh. You should have said that earlier.
おい、サナイ、今夜は盛大に行くぜ。
Hey, Sanai. We are going all out tonight. He approaches me and grabs both of my shoulders. I'm going home. He then starts dragging me. With an uncanny amount of force, wow. There's no way I can resist. The table is absolutely covered with rows of leftover bread.
すみません。渚のお友達だったなんて。
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were Nagisa's friend.
恥ずかしいです。そうと分かってたら、あんな姿見せなかったんですけど。
I feel embarrassed now. If I'd known, I wouldn't have acted like that in front of you. I guess that's a frequent sight to her customers.
気にすんな、サナイ。こいつは少しイカれてるんだ。
Ha! Don't worry about it, Sane. He's a little bit off. He's a little bit of a weirdo.
お客さんにそんなこと言ってはいけません。
You shouldn't say things like that to a customer. You can say that again.
まあ、何にしてもめでたい。こんなに早く渚が友達連れてくるなんてな。
In any case, this is something to celebrate. I can't believe Nagisa was able to bring a friend to the house this fast.
それも男の子ですよ、アキオさん。
Not only that, but a boy, Akiya-san.
何？男だぞ。
What? A man? What? Did you just now notice?
もしかしたらボーイフレンドかもしれませんね。
Maybe he's even her boyfriend.
こんなやさ男に渚を渡せるか。帰れ帰れ。
Like I'd hand Nagisa over to a Russ like him. Get lost. Scram. Okay, I'll leave.
こら、それでも男か。男なら力ずくでも奪っていくもんだろうが。
Hey, and you call yourself a man? A real man would take her from me, even if it's by way of a vicious duel, where we both brandish broken bottles and switchblades.
と言っても渡さんがな。
But even if you tried, I still wouldn't hand her over. Which is it? Because you basically just contradicted yourself there.
さあ、たんと召し上がってくださいね。
Now, just eat up, okay? Furukawa's mom's grins as she recommends different kinds of bread to me.
こっちのパンは人気あるんですよ。とても美味しいと思います。
This one is popular. I think it's really delicious. Furukawa's dad practically burns holes right through me with his menacing stare, his eyes filled with rage and malice all the while. An unspoken rule, a code, a law. What an awful home.
ただいま帰りました。
I'm home.
お、
Ah,
お姫様のお帰りだ。
the princess has returned. It seems like Furukawa is finally back. I'm saved. I think.
やっぱりもう仲良しになってます。
See? You're already getting along.
おお、任せておけ、娘よ。
Yes, right. My daughter. Just leave it to me.
渚の友達を退屈させるなんてことはしません。
We wouldn't let your friend sit around and get bored. All three thrust their fists out toward one another. I just stare at the scene like an idiot.
どうした？アホ面しやがって。
Why are you looking all stupid like that? Oh, I just thought it'd be best if I didn't get involved in anything having to do with this family. That's all. No big deal.
すでにこの通りちょっときつめのギャグも言い合える仲だぜ。
Ah, look at that. We're already such good friends that he's cracking snide jokes.
よかったです。
That's wonderful. Furukawa seems to be happy from the bottom of her heart. I wonder, what's with this family?
今日の晩ご飯はパンですか？
Are we having bread for dinner tonight?
いや、これはお祝いだからな。こいつに持って帰らせりゃいい。
No. Tonight's a celebration. We'll just have him take the bread home.
じゃあ材料買ってきましたから作ります。
Well, I bought ingredients for dinner, so I'll help cook.
二人で仲良く待っててくださいね。
You two wait and be nice to each other. Furukawa's mom follows after her. Now I'm all alone with her dad.
夕飯はまともなもんが出る。安心しろ。
You'll be eating something decent for dinner. Don't worry. I didn't ask. Looks like I missed my chance to get away.
いいお肉があったのでとんかつにしました。
They were selling good meat at the store, so we made pork cutlet.
とんかつ手抜きっぽいですけど美味しいですから。
It may not look very well made, but it tastes good.
こうやって千切りのキャベツいっぱい付け合わせて一緒にソースかけて。
Put a bunch of shredded cabbage on your plate like this. Then put the sauce on everything. So this is what Fukaras normally looks like. She's speaking a lot too. It's funny how different she is when she's around her family. Even this family. I must not be drawing out even half of the cheerfulness she normally has inside of her. I feel irritated. Irritated at myself for losing to this family. Then again, we've only just met. I guess our relationship is just getting started. Wait, why am I starting to feel this competitive?
うめえな。
This is tasty.
本当ですか？よかったです。
Really? I'm so glad to hear that.
な、若造もそう思うだろう。
Isn't that right, kiddo?
そういえばお名前聞いてなかったですね。
You know, I never learned your name.
岡崎さんです。岡崎智也さん。
He's Okazaki-san. Tomoya Okazaki-san.
耳っちい名前だなおい。
What a lame name.
岡崎銀河とかにしとけ。スケールでかいだろ。
You should change it to Galaxy Okazaki. Now that's a name with a scale, eh?
いいですね。銀河さんってお呼びしていいですか？
What a wonderful name. May I call you Galaxy-san? Of course not. My name's Tomoya.
そうしたらあれだ。名字を大宇宙にしろ。大宇宙友也だ。これはまたでけえだろ。
Oh, I know then. Make your family name Universe. Tomoya Universe. Now that's epic.
いいですね。大宇宙さんと呼んでいいですか？
Oh, that's good. May I call you Universe-san? My name's Okazaki.
いちいちケチつけるやつだな。さない。いいやんないのか。
You sure do like to nitpick. Sane, do you have any ideas?
コズミック智也というのはどうでしょう？
What about Tomoya Cosmic?
それ最高だ。
Yeah, haha, that's great.
コズミックさんと呼んでもいいですか？
May I call you Cosmic-san then? I just told you it's Okazaki.
なあコズミック。渚の学校での生活ぶりはどうだ？
Hey Cosmic, what's life like at Nagisa School? It's Okazaki. Yeah. Furukawa has been laughing the entire time. I guess she realizes this is one long joke. She seems so honestly happy.
な、コスモ。
Hey Cosmo. How many name changes are we up to at this point? I watch closely as the family interacts with each other.
こんなに遅くなっちゃいましたけど、よかったですか？
It's gotten pretty late. Is that alright?
岡崎さん？
Okazaki-san? Sorry. It just seemed strange to me.
何がです？
What did? That there were families like this? You are all so close.
そうですか？
Really? This seems to feel absolutely normal to her. After being with them for a while, I feel uncomfortable. At the same time, I also feel a sense of frustrated embarrassment. Why is that? I was suddenly tossed into a situation where I stood out. Then I was treated like a child. What exactly was I feeling? The time I just spent with Furukawa's family. The mood in there was so foreign to me. It seemed like something that'll take place on a different planet. My spirits noticeably dampened. I just want to go home and sleep on this for the night. But unfortunately, the living room. My father is sitting in the corner, his back hunched over. As I see him, I'm overcome with anger. Hey, old man, if you're gonna sleep, you should at least lie down. With nowhere to channel my emotions, I simply suppress them and calmly say the words. No answer. Either he's sleeping, or he just doesn't feel like listening. I can't really tell the difference these days. Hey, Dad. I try calling him something else. He slowly raises his head and squints his eyes open. He peers up at me. I wonder how I look in his eyes. Does he really see my face as the face of his own son? Oh, now look at that. I hope I didn't cause you any trouble again, Tomoya-kun. The scene before me turns red for a moment. But after that, I leave as I always do. Behind me, I hear an imploring voice repeating my name, with a kun attached to it. What did I come all the way here for? What did I plan to do once I got here? A feeling of nostalgia hits me like a truck. Nostalgia for a kindness I knew long, long ago. I don't think I'd ever known something like that. And yet, despite how distant that memory is, it still feels so familiar, like it happened only yesterday. But just a little earlier, I'd been watching on as something like that took place again right in front of me. When they treated me like a child, I returned to being a child. But all I did was feel annoyed by that. If you'd like. I hear a voice right behind me. I turn back to look in its direction and see a girl. She looks like an illusion, purity itself. I can. The words flow from her mouth.
ましょうか？
I can take you. She slowly closes her eyes
この町の願いが叶う場所に。
to the place where wishes are granted. This is her declaration to me, this small messenger from another world. We stand there in the freezing atmosphere, in the place closest to the entrance to that world. Ah. I forced myself to make a sound. My body feels as though it's been paralyzed. Yeah. My voice trembles as it answers. The girl opens her eyes. And then,
こんなところで何してるんですか？
what are you doing here? Her face returns to normal. To the one of simply purity that I know. Nothing, really.
不思議です。さっき家に帰りました。
That's strange. You just went home. Well,
家に来ようですか？
is there something you need to do at my house? No, not really. I've calmed back down. It was just a little too early to go home,
だってもうこんな時間。
but it's already so late.
不良さんでしたね、岡崎さんは。
Oh, that's right. You're a delinquent, Okazaki-san. Yep, that's me.
大変そうです、不良。
It's probably hard being that way, huh? Nah, you don't need to worry about me though. I do this 'cause I want to, remember.
でも暇そうです。
It seems like it'll get boring. What about you, Furakara? Are you out shopping again?
いえ、
No. She immediately replies in the negative.
演劇の練習です。
I'm practicing for play. I see. That makes sense.
いつも夜の公園で練習してるんです。
I always practice at night in the park. This late at night? Isn't that, dangerous?
今日はちょっと遅かったです。いつもはもっと早いです。
I was,
だから大丈夫です。
I was practicing a little later than normal today. I usually practice earlier, but I'm alright.
それで戻ってきたら岡崎さんがいましたから、ちょっと演技見てもらいました。
I was actually on my way back here when I saw you. I was reciting some of my lines for you. That's what I was saying before. I see.
何か感想もらえると嬉しいです。
I would be happy if you could give me some feedback. Well, if that was all a performance, then it's definitely worthy of praise. But I can't find the words to praise her with. Hurry up and go home.
明日は学校休むと思います。
I think I'm going to take tomorrow off from school. It's a joke, stupid. Don't act so devastated.
岡崎さん、冗談がきついです。
Okazaki-san, your jokes are cruel.
涙出てきました。
I was actually starting to cry. She starts wiping the edges of her eyes with a finger. She's like a small child.
岡崎さん、まだ帰らずにどこか行くんですか？
Okazaki-san, are you still not going to go home after this? Nope. gonna stay out a while longer.
明日また遅刻します。
You'll be late again for school tomorrow. Yeah, maybe. But that's fine. I'm a delinquent after all.
それは本当にそうなんですか？
I wonder if that's really true.
今も信じられないです。
I still have a hard time believing you.
岡崎さん、全然不良の人っぽくないです。
You don't seem like a delinquent at all, Okazaki-san. That's just how some of us delinquents are.
お父さんと喧嘩してるってそう言いました。
You said that you got in fights with your father. Yeah, I did.
それと関係ないですか？
Does it have something to do with that?
お父さんと顔を合わせると喧嘩になるから、お父さんが寝静まるまで外を歩いて。
You'll get in a fight with your father if you see each other. So you walk around outside until he falls asleep?
それで遅刻多くなって、みんなから不良って噂されるようになって。
That makes you late to school all the time, which causes everyone to whisper that you're a delinquent?
違いますか？
Am I wrong? What a sharp girl. Either that or I said so much about my personal life that it was easy to guess all of that. You're wrong. I don't confirm it for her. I want to look cool, calm, collected.
本当に違いますか？
Are you sure I'm wrong? We barely know each other. I'm shocked you're able to come up with all of that.
できます。そうさせるのは岡崎さん自身ですから。
I can because of you, Okazaki-san.
きっと何か理由があるんだって。
I thought there must be some sort of reason for why you do the things you do.
そう思いました。
That's just the feeling I had, I guess. Oh, smart one. Even if that was the case, what were you gonna do about it? I tried asking her.
岡崎さんは私を勇気づけてくれた人ですから。
You're the one who gave me courage, Okazaki-san.
だから私も力になりたいです。
So I want to help you in return.
勇気をあげたいです。
I want to give you courage. The courage to face off against my old man?
それはダメです。立ち向かったりしたら
No.
分かり合わないと。
No. You shouldn't confront him. You need to understand each other. How?
それは
That's
とても時間のかかることです。
That's something that takes a lot of time. Yeah, I bet it does. We're just kids. I look far off into the distance, above the roofs of the houses in town. The night clouds shine dimly from the light of the moon.
もしよければ私の家に来ますか？
If you'd like, you can come to my house. Furukawa's voice breaks my trance. It must be the proposal she came up with after struggling to think of something in the last few moments.
少し距離を置いてお互いのこと考えるといいと思います。
I think it would be good if you put some distance between you and your father and gave each other time to think.
二人は家族です。だから距離を置けば絶対に寂しくなるはずです。
You two are family, so I'm sure you'll start to miss each other once you're apart.
そうすれば相手を好きだったことを思い出して。
Doing that will make you remember that you really do love each other.
次会った時にはゆっくりと話し合うことができると思います。
And then maybe you'll be able to sit down and talk the next time you meet.
それにちゃんと夜になったら寝られて学校も遅刻しないで済みます。
Also, this way, you'll at least be able to go to sleep at a decent hour, so you won't be late for school.
一石二鳥です。
Two birds with one stone. She must have had to make enough effort to say all that.
どうでしょうか、岡崎さん。
What do you think, Okazaki-san?
岡崎さんはそうしたいですか？
Would you like to do that? Ooh, save. One down to the 16-1. Save is completed. I would. Yeah, I guess so. It'd be nice if I could.
はい、そうしましょう。
Okay, then let's... You idiot. You trust people too easily. I turned my back to her.
岡崎さんはこんな私に声をかけてくれた人ですから。
You're the one who decided to speak to me of all people, Okazaki-san. Her voice is tense.
一緒に演劇部の部員集めてくれるって言ってくれた人ですから。
You're the one who said you'd help me find drama club members.
それだけで私には十分いい人です。
That alone is enough to make you a good person in my eyes. I start to walk off. I don't hear any other words from her. I visit Tsunohara's room again that night. Hey Tsunohara, you alive? Oh. Tsunohara is sleeping with his head rested on his kotatsu. Looks like you're alive.
つうか普通ダストシュートって人が入れないようにできてんじゃないのか。
Aren't dust chutes supposed to be made so people can't fall in? He raises his head right as I sit down. Were your joints dislocated or something?
そんなんで入るのかよ。
As if that'll be enough to make me fall in.
つか岡崎
Anyway, Okazaki. He brings his face close to mine. What?
あいつはマジ強いぞ。
That girl is seriously strong. Yeah, I actually noticed that a while ago. Ooh. Oh well, I guess this means that the legendary girl really does exist.
しねえよ。
She does not. You still don't believe it?
男より女が強いなんてありえません。
It's just impossible for a woman to be stronger than a man. You've just made yourself an enemy of every woman in this country.
だってあんな見てくれだぜ。
I mean, you saw how she looked, right? Well, I do agree as far as that. Tomoyo girl is concerned.
だろなんか理不尽だ。
Right. It's just absurd how strong she
もし
is.
かしてさ、
Could it be? What?
あいつ男なんじゃない？
Could it be she's actually a guy? I'm really starting to worry about your life now.
どうして？
Why? How about you try saying the same thing to her face? He must be visualizing the scene in his head. Ooh. He's probably being thrown through the air right about now. He's probably being cremated right about now.
やめておこう。
I think I'll pass. You don't want to end up in an urn?
そこまで想像するか。
As if I'd imagine things that far ahead.
慌てて棺桶から飛び出したところまでだ。
I only got up till the part where I jumped out of the casket in a panic. That means you came back to life. That's not in character, you know.
そうかな。
What? Really? Just be a good boy and burn.
そんなことはどうだっていい。
Why does any of that matter?
とにかく
At
僕
any,
が確かめる。
at any rate, I'm gonna go check. Going to check whether resurrection is possible after being turned to ashes?
そんな怖いこと身をもって確かめるか。
Why would I test something that scary with my own body?
あいつが男かだよ。
I mean whether she's a man or not. She, meaning Tomoyo?
ああ、
Yeah. How?
いくらだって方法あるだろう。わかるまで確かめてやる。
There's plenty of ways, and I'm gonna check until I know for sure. At this point in time, Tsunohara had yet to realize that he had started down the path of the pervert.
丸聞こえなんすけど。
I could totally hear that, you know. Just pretend you didn't, then. It'll be far more fun that way.
な変態まがいなことするかよ。
As if I'd do something that seemed perverted.
うまくやるさ。
I'll play it smooth. Well, be sure to stay safe. I want to hear your findings.
見くびるな。
Don't look down on me. I don't think that's something you can say after being completely demolished in a fight today. Anyway, I'll give up trying to discourage him for now. I face Tsunohara and give him a thumbs up. Good, Leech. I'll be praying for your pervertedness. I say this in the most upbeat way possible.
ああ、
Yeah. Tsunohara takes it as a wish for good luck and gives me an equally refreshing response. And then ignore the leech. April 17th, Thursday. Ooh. I must have been dreaming. It was a dream of long ago. I stare at the ceilings for a while, trying to recall the whole thing. I can't remember what it was about though. What I do know is that the dream left me feeling at ease. I crawl out of bed and begin getting dressed. Looking at the clock, I realize that the first period has already started. I grab up my thin bag and head to the first floor. My father is already gone. I pass through the messy room and head to the entranceway. After I put on my shoes and lock the door behind me, I leave home. the bottom of the hill. Furukawa is there again, standing still as she can be. Morning.
はい、おはようございます。
Oh, good morning. What are you doing here again?
待ってたんです、岡崎さんを。
I was waiting for you, Okazaki-san. You were waiting?
はい、これからは毎朝一緒に行こうと思いまして。
Yes, I thought we could go to school together every morning from now on. Huh?
迷惑だったら、しないですけど。
If that would bother you, then I won't, but... The school is right there, you know. You just have to climb this hill, that's all.
そうですけど。
Yes, but... She glances at the school gates. Climbing this hill. I guess it's something she still needs to work up courage to do.
やっぱりダメですか？
So I guess not then. She looks back at me, holding down her hair as it dances in the wind. If you wait for me, you'll be late for school every day, you know.
いいです。行かないよりは
That's
ずっ
okay.
といいです。
That's okay. It's much better than not. It's better than not going at all. You should just go on your own, with or without me.
はい、努力します。
Okay, I'll try. It's not like I mind though. Huh. I guess even a guy like me's able to help her. Funny. It almost feels a bit like a luxury to be in this position. That's why I started walking. Let's go.
はい、
Okay. Her feet pitter-patter behind me. Don't you need to figure out what you'll be having for lunch today?
いいです。岡崎さんが一緒に登校してくれたら、それだけで頑張れます。
No. I'll be alright. After all, we are going to school together. That's motivating in and of itself. I see. In that case, let's go buy lunch together. You're just going to buy bread anyway, right?
はい、
Yes. A little later, I look back and realize this was another odd promise I made to her.
やあ、遅かったね。
You, you're late. You are here earlier than me? This cannot be. This must be a dream. Here, let me try punching your cheek.
自分の方つねれよ。
Pinch your own cheek. But wouldn't that hurt if this was actually real?
僕もいてよ。
It hurt for me too. So anyway, why are you here?
そりゃ、このままおめえをかぶったままじゃいられないからね。
Well, I can't just remain stained with this honor like this. Huh? Which stain do you mean?
まるでたくさんあるみたいですね。
Why are you making it sound as though I've got a lot of them?
もちろん女に負けたっておめえだよ。
Of course, the stain of losing to a woman. Ah, that one.
今日あいつが男だって証明してやるよ。
Today I'll prove that she's a man. And you came here this early just for that? So, how are you going to prove it?
何気に男と確証を得られる質問を振ってみる。
I'll ask her questions that'll make her inadvertently give up the fact that she's a man. For example,
例えば、今度ひげ剃り貸してくれよとか。
hey, could you lend me a razor sometime or something? This guy actually thinks that's a casual question. So, how do you plan on smuggling something like that into a natural conversation?
んなもんどうとでもなるさ。
It'll work out one way or another.
まあ見てなって。
You just watch. Save to the latest save and waiting. Save is completed. I'll go and watch or stay in the classroom. I really want to watch this happening. Tsunohara leaves the classroom in high spirits. Okazaki-kun. Leaving my bag, I follow after Tsunohara. Did someone call me just now? Well, whatever.
こう見えても忙しいんだぞ。
Despite appearances, I'm actually quite busy.
今日は喧嘩を売りに来たんじゃないんだ。
I didn't come to pick a fight with you today.
なんだ。
What?
少し歩いて話さないか。
How about we go for a stroll and talk for a bit? Tomoyo directs her eyes at me, as though to ask, what's this guy up to? I have no idea, I reply with a shrug.
歩かなくてもいいだろ。ここで話せ。
We don't need to walk, do we? Let's just talk here.
ここで。まあいいか。
Huh? Here? Well, alright.
だな。
Let's see.
早く言え。
Spit it out already.
今朝はさ、寝坊してさ、参っちゃったよ。てへ。
This morning, right? I totally overslept. 'Twas horrible. Tehe.
キャラが変わってないか、お前。
Aren't you being rather out of character right now?
それでさ、ひげを剃ろうと思ったらさ、ひげ剃りが刃こぼれしてて、いててってなっちゃったよ。
And when I would tried shaving, it actually turned out the blade was chipped, you know. Man, that gave me an ouchie.
そうか。
I see.
で悪いんだけどさ、お前のひげ剃り貸してくんない？
So I'm really sorry for asking, but could you perhaps lend me your razor?
どうして私が貸さねばならない？
And why do I have to lend you a razor?
やった、かかった。
Yes, she fell for it.
聞いたよな、岡崎も。
You heard it too, right, Okazaki? Yeah, I heard it alright, but...
なんだ、何の騒ぎだ。
What? What's this all about?
今、私がって言ったな。
You said I just now, didn't you?
言ったが、何が悪い？
Is there something wrong with that?
つまり、お前はひげ剃りを持っているということだ。
In other
という
words,
ことは、
it means that you own a razor. And in that
持
case,
っているわけないだろ。
of course I don't own one.
え
Huh?
私がと言ったのは、お前に私の所有物を貸してやる義理がどこにあるんだという意味だ。
When I said I, what I meant was, where do I have any kind of obligation to lend you any of my belongings?
そもそも。
More importantly,
そもそも
more importantly,
女性にそんなこと聞くのは失礼だろ。
Don't you know it's rude to ask that of a lady? Bam, 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 bam,
正
bam.
当防衛だ。
This was self-defense.
嘘つけ。
Liar. Yep, it was self-defense.
ほら懐柔されてるんじゃない。
Hey, don't get swayed to her side like that.
あまり私の神経を逆なでするな。
Don't get on my nerves too much,
思わず手を出してしまうじゃないか。
or I might end up hurting you. With that, Tomoyo turns and returns to the classroom. So, your plan was a bus, huh?
そう。
Damn it. All throughout class, Tsunohara moans and groans without taking a single look at the blackboard.
あの意外に大きな胸。あれは偽物に違いない。
Those unusually large breasts of hers, they have to be fake. That's what you were thinking of?
きっとパッドが何かか
I bet it's padding or something. So what if it is?
な。だったらとっさにそのおっぱいを貸してくれと言ったら思わずはいと渡すに違いない。
In that case, if I suddenly went and asked her to let me borrow her breasts, she'd agree and hand them over before realizing what's happening. Out of curiosity, when would someone ever need to borrow someone else's breasts?
そりゃ考えればいくらだってあるだろう。
I'm sure you could think up plenty of reasons. I wonder.
よし行くぞ。
Come on, let's go. Save, save, save to this one, yes. Save away down a hole. Let's go follow him because this seems interesting at least. Tsunohara leaves the classroom with obvious excitement. Well, he has come this far. I guess I'll go with him. I begin to follow behind him.
岡崎くん。
Okazaki-kun? Whatever.
本当にしつこいやつだな。
You really are a persistent one, aren't you?
違う。今回は何もしない。会いに来ただけなんだ。
No, I'm not up to anything this time. I just came to see you.
信じられないぞ。
I don't believe you.
ともよちゃんって意外に美人だからな。
I mean, you're surprisingly beautiful after all.
思ってもみないことを言うな。
Where on earth did that come from?
いやー、目の保養になるな。
No, really. You're a sight for sore eyes.
おっと、もうこんな時間か。次の授業が始まるな。
Whoa, it's already this late? It's almost time for my next class.
ああ、急いで戻った方がいい。
Yeah, it'll be best for you to hurry and head back.
お、
Ah,
しまった。次の授業で使うおっぱい忘れた。
oh no, I forgot the boobs I need for my next
と
class.
もよ、お前のおっぱい貸してくれ。
Tomoyo, please lend me your boobs.
どうして？
Why?
やった、かかった。
Yes, she fell for it.
どうしてって聞くってことは、お前のおっぱいは貸せるんだな。外せるんだな。
You ask me why, which means that you can lend them out, right? That means you can take them off, right?
外せるわけないだろ。
Of course I can't just take them off.
ありゃ、
Huh?
そもそも。
More importantly,
そもそも。
more importantly,
おっぱいを使う授業があるか。
what the hell class uses breasts? Bam 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 bam. It was in self-defense. Yep. What's up with this Tomo Tomo duo? Damn it. I'm not finding anything I can use. That's because she's a girl. Anyway, just wait and see. Next break, I'll show her. Looking forward to it. You'll just end up flying around in the air anyway. Sunahara? Have a nice leech. Yeah. You didn't even realize the words. Third period ends. Okay, it's break. Just what you were waiting for. So break already. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I can relax better during class. Well, you did get the living daylights to kick out of you. You're wrong, Okazaki. I dodged every one of those at the very last moment. I can't believe you're able to tell that big of a lie after getting totally destroyed like that. Shut your stupid mouth. What? You know, we should be civil about this. Okay. So are you gonna give up? No. Not after my honor's been dragged through the mud. I swear. I'll prove that tomorrow's a man and clear my name once and for all. Have you already thought up your next plan? Of course. What else do you think class time is supposed to be used for? For studying. Okay, I have a question for you. There's one request that no man can turn down. What is it? No clue. Nothing comes to mind. You can't even figure that much out? You don't deserve to call yourself a real man. Sure, I'm fine being a fake one. The answer is group urination. If you get in a fight with a guy, you know he's still your friend. If he goes to take a leak with you, it's a beautiful thing. No man can turn down an invitation to go urinate with another guy. I refuse vehemently. Come on, let's go. Save, save, save. Save over this one down to save is completed. Let's see, follow him. Yes. Sunahara leaves the classroom as he loosens up his shoulders. I guess I'll go see him act like an idiot. I begin to follow behind him. Okazaki-kun. Whatever.
いい加減にしろと言っただろ。
Haven't I told you to stop this already?
いや、今回は違うぞ。
No, this time it's different.
いつもそう言って結果は同じじゃないか。
You always say that, yet it always ends the same.
今回は違うんだ。
This time will be different.
今回はな。
This time... Tsunohara suddenly lunges at Tomoyo. Bam. Tomoyo kicks him.
Ouch!
Ay ay, caramba. Why Spanish? Tomoyo kicks Tsunohara against the wall with full force.
大丈夫か。思わず本気で蹴ってしまったじゃないか。
Are you okay? Now look what happened. I instinctively kicked you for real.
痛かっただろ。だからもうよせ。
It hurts, right? So just stop this already. After spitting out some phlegm mixed with blood, he slowly gets back up.
ちょっと付き合えよ、友よ。
Heh, come with me for a bit, Tomoyo.
何にだ。
For what?
いいからさ。ちょっとそこまでだ。
Don't worry about it. It won't be far.
ほら、来いよ。
Come on, let's go. Tsunohara starts walking.
仕方のないやつだな。
What a hopeless guy. Tomoyo follows after him. They walked straight ahead for a while and then turned a corner. And right there was the men's room. Bam. Far away, I can see Tsunohara's flying in the air. Bop, bop.
何をしたいんだ、お前たちは。
Just what are you two trying to do? She returns straying along Tsunohara, who now resembles a tattered dustcloth.
挙句の果てには男子のトイレなんかに連れ込もうとする。
On top of everything else, you even tried to bring me into the men's room.
嫌がらせにも程があるぞ。
There are limits to how far you can go with your harassment, you know. Apparently, he wanted to check.
何を。
Check what? Whether you're a woman or not.
そうか。
I see.
そんな屈辱的なことを言われたのは初めてだぞ。
This has to be the first time someone has ever said something so humiliating to me. I'm not a part of this, though. The only one who wanted to check is this guy.
お前も知りたかったくせによ。
Even though you truthfully wanted to know too. Why would I even care? Not to mention, it's obvious she's a girl to begin with.
だってお前、僕にグッドエッジって。
But you even wished me good leech.
エッジ？ロックじゃない。
Wait, good leech? Not good luck, now you notice that. That's right. All I was hoping for from the start was to see your pervertedness in action.
褒められた。
You tricked me. Well, sorry about that. But haven't you had your fun now? I say, trying to appease Tomoyo.
気に食わない。
I can't take it anymore. Huh?
なら、ちゃんと確かめてみればいいだろう。
If that's what you think, just having you check it for yourself should do, right?
来い。
Come. Tomoyo grabs my hand. What's this about?
あの男は嫌だが、お前なら我慢してやろう。
I would ever want him to do it, but you, I can at least tolerate. Overcome by anger, she pulls me along. She takes me all the way to someplace deserted, and then finally lets go of my arm. Now just calm down already.
ちょっとやそっとで落ち着けるものか。
How could I just calm down?
ものすごくショックだったんだぞ。
Do you know how much of a shock that was to me?
私はこの学校では普通の女の子として振る舞えていると思っていたんだ。
Here I thought that at least in this school, I was behaving like a normal schoolgirl. That's what you're so concerned about? Huh? In the past, you were incredibly wild. Compared to back then, you've actually gotten pretty meek.
知ってたのか。
You knew? Just the rumors. Are they all really true?
どんなものかは知らないが、大概本当のことだろう。
I don't know what kind of rumors you've heard, but they are probably mostly true.
荒れてたんだ。ずっと。
I was so ferocious for the longest time. Yeah,
けど、もう昔の自分じゃない。
but I'm no longer that person.
違うつもりでいたんだ。
I'd intended to change who I am. But we found out that she actually didn't change. Well, I guess that would be quite the shock to her. Did you go on a rampage on the school grounds the other day? You should stop doing things like that.
あれは仕方がなかったんだ。
That was something that couldn't be avoided.
あいつらは私を探していたんだからな。
Those people, they were looking for me. Why? What did you do to them?
違う。何もしていない。
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
注意しただけだ。道のど真ん中でたむろしていたんだ。
I just warned them because they were hanging out right in the middle of the street.
普通のことだろ。
Isn't that the natural thing to do? I don't think it's something a normal schoolgirl would do.
すごく邪魔だったんだぞ。お年寄りとか困ってたんだ。
But they were being a complete nuances. Other people, even elderly people, were being bothered by them. Yeah, I get it, I get it.
そうしたら制服を覚えられて学校にまでやってこられた。
And when I told them off, they took note of my school uniform and turned up at the school.
放っておいたらいつまでも私を待って他の生徒にも迷惑かけることになってしまっただろうからな。
If I left them as is, they just have continued to wait for me and bother all the other students in the process.
それで私が出たまでだ。
And so that's why I had to fight them.
どうだ、仕方がなかっただろ。
You see, I had no choice, did I? I still think a normal schoolgirl would have just left it to the teachers.
それも悪いだろ。人のためとはいえ私が引き起こしたことだからな。
But that would be bad too. I'm the one who started this, even if it was originally for the sake of helping others. What am I supposed to say to someone like this? You have one tough road ahead of you. That's all I could think of.
何がだ。
What do you mean? What you think of as normal is completely off from the common sense of an ordinary schoolgirl.
これでも
It may not seem like it, but I'd actually been trying really hard.
けどもう少しやんわりと言ってほしかった。
Though I'd have liked it if you had been less blunt about it.
これでも傷つきやすいんだぞ。
Despite everything, I'm pretty sensitive, you know. Sorry about that. I've got a bad mouth. But what are you actually even trying to accomplish by working so hard to behave yourself?
よく聞いてくれたな。
That's a good question. Her mood makes a 180, and suddenly her eyes light up.
あのバカが言うように男子にモテたくてこんなことをしてるわけじゃない。
It is not like what that idiot was saying, to get popular with men or something.
私には目的がある。
I have a goal.
最後の目的は言えないが、
Well, I wouldn't call it my ultimate goal in life, but
当面の目標は言える。
you could call it my current objective. Quit beating around the bush. What is it?
ああ、生徒会に入ることだ。
Okay. I want to join the student council. Cuban parcel?
入りたいと思うか、そんなものに。
You think I'd want to join something like that?
そもそも小さすぎるだろ。
And isn't that far too small to enter to begin with? Yeah, I guess so.
洗面器じゃない。似ているが違う。
No, not a Cuban parcel. Although they do sound similar. A package then?
それでも小さいだろ。
Isn't that also too small? A crate then?
入れるな、それなら。
Yeah, I could get in the crate. She seems satisfied.
違う。
No, wait. Your reaction was pretty slow there.
冗談はよせ。
Stop it with the jokes.
生徒会だ、生徒会。
What I'm entering is the student council. Seriously?
どうしてそんな顔をする？
Why are you making that face? What face?
そんなやつとは関わりたくないという顔だ。
That I don't want to have anything to do with someone like that face. How about this then?
そんなやつとは関わりたくない顔を必死で隠している顔だ。
That's an I don't want to have anything to do with someone like that, and I am desperately trying to hide it face. I guess I just can't bring myself to lie.
そうか。
I see. She openly drops her shoulders as if to show her disappointment. What's wrong?
お前はどうしてか話しやすい。
For some reason, it's easy talking to you. We don't talk at all. Isn't it mostly Sunohara you talk to?
そうだな。
Yeah, I guess you're right.
じゃあ、雰囲気だ。
I guess it's the atmosphere you give off.
クラスの連中や寄ってくる奴らにない。なんとなく話しやすい雰囲気だ。
There's something about you that my classmates or those guys who came earlier don't have something that somehow makes it easy to talk to you. Why, thank you.
そんな奴に関わりたくないと言われると
Be-
負担もする。
being told that someone like that doesn't want anything to do with me, it makes me feel dejected. It's good you're feeling dejected though.
妙なことを言うな。
That's a pretty strange thing to say. I mean, in this school, I'm a bad student. If you're feeling down because of something like that a bad student like me said, then that must just mean you're a good student, no?
なるほど。お前は正しくない生徒だったんだな。
I see. So you were actually a bad student. Even after becoming a third-year student, I'm still fooling around like this. Don't you think that's bad?
おかしいとは思ってたんだ。
I thought it was strange.
お前みたいなのが自分以外にもこんな学校にいるなんて思わなかったんだ。
I never thought there would have been students like you in this school, other than
こ
myself.
の落ち着く感じはそのせいか。
I guess that's why I feel so calm around you. Well, I'm not as bad as you were long ago, but I guess we really are cut from the same cloth. But for all purposes, if you're aiming for the student council, you'd best stay away from people like me. It'd be bad if any of the teachers caught you hanging out with shady people.
生徒会に教師は関係ないだろ。
Don't teachers have nothing to do with the student council? Well, that might be, but for me, just the thought of being acquainted with someone from the student council horrifies me.
まだ違う。
Well, I'm not a part of it yet. I know. I stopped walking. But I'm not going to go out of my way to make friends with you either.
どこに行く？
Where are you going? Where? I'm heading back. The bell's gonna ring if you don't hurry too.
まだ確かめてない。
But you haven't checked yet. Checked what? Wait, you don't mean...
そうだ。女であるかどうかだ。
That's right, whether I'm a girl or not.
触って確かめてみればいい。
You can just touch me and confirm it. Are you really serious?
当然だ。これは意地だからな。
Of course, this is what I want.
屈辱的なこと、この上なかったんだぞ。
That was the most humiliated I'd ever been, you know. No, but no matter how you look at it, you're a girl.
違うかもしれないぞ。
Maybe you're wrong. Am I?
いや、違わないわ。
Well, no, you're not, but...
けど、ここで調べもせずに納得されても、後味が悪い。
It'll leave a bad aftertaste if you were to just come to terms here without actually checking.
納得いかない。
I can't agree with it. Let's just pretend for Sunohara's sake that I touched you and leave it at that.
そうやって嘘をつかれるのが嫌なんだ。
I don't want to make you lie like that. So you want me to touch you?
そんなわけあるか。
Of course not. What a complicated person.
複雑。
Complicated?
そう。女心は複雑というやつだ。これは女の子らしくはないか？
That's right. A woman's heart is supposed to be complicated. Don't you think this is feminine of me? I ignore her and walk away.
おい、岡崎、聞いてるんだぞ。
Hey, Okazaki, I asked you something.
女心は複雑というじゃないか。
A woman's heart is complicated, right? Yeah, I guess so.
なら、今の私は女の子らしいということになる。
So that means that I'm feminine right now. Yeah, I guess so.
お前、バカにしてるな。
You're making fun of me, aren't you? I stopped walking and pinched her cheek.
何をする？
What are you doing? Soft and warm. It's the real deal.
当然だろ。
Of course it is.
どうだった岡崎？
How was it, Okazaki? It was soft and warm. The real deal.
マジかよ。
Seriously?
くそー。
Damn it.
女だと分かって悔しがってるのか、自分が男として悔しがってるのか、よくわかんねえ。
Man, I don't know whether I'm frustrated now knowing she's a woman or whether I'm frustrated as a man. Yawn. Why am I yawning at this hour? I look at the desk in front of mine. The textbook on it is English grammar again. Surahar is passed out on his own seat, so I'm gonna end the stream here for today. I'm gonna also stream later on today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Pokemon Legends ZA, and hopefully I'll see you then. Anyway, see ya. I'll party for out.